Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So Barcelona beats Celta 4-1. So first I want to start with the lineup. So I'm going to be very honest, I was very impressed by the way I saw the lineup. This was a lineup that we have always been asking for. So we had Ansu Fati on the left, Messi on the right, and Griezmann in the middle, which is what I have been praying to see. Then in the middle we saw De Jong taking Sergio Busquets' position, and then we had Arthur and Sergio Roberto in that midfield, which I thought was very brave for Valverde, because if you've been watching Valverde for long enough, you would see that he likes to put in Busquets in no matter what, even if he's playing good or bad. But I really want to call out De Jong because he's been playing amazing around the full 90 minutes. It's just the way he handles the ball, the movement, the vision, the ability to take on players, and his ability to know who's around him is just world class. I don't know what else to say. Now I want to move on to Messi's stellar performance, and I know we're going to get to that time of me talking about it. I want to put that first because, again, it was Messi's amazing performance for the second time of this season. So Messi scored the first goal for Barcelona, which was a penalty, and on the 42nd minute, Celta scored their goal, which equaled it to a 1-1. Then 3 minutes later, Messi scored a free kick, which was a direct response to Olaza's free kick, because it was Messi's penalty and then Olaza scored a free kick against Barcelona, and then Messi responded with another free kick. Then 3 minutes after that, Messi scored his second free kick of that game, which was on the 48th minute. And those two free kick goals that Messi scored looked almost identical. So I don't know if you watched the game, but it was on the exact same right side, exact same spot, exact same position, everything. They looked exactly identical, which is amazing. Which completed his 3 goals for the night, which means that he has 34 La Liga hat-tricks, which equals Ronaldo's La Liga hat-tricks, and he scored his 52nd free kick goal. And on the 85th minute, Sergio Busquets sealed the game, and it ended 4-1. And so if we look at the table here, this puts Messi right under Benzema with 8 goals in La Liga so far, even though Messi did miss the first month and a half of the season. So, what a player. So now looking into this game, I still don't think Barca fixed all their problems. Our defense did look decent, especially now that we have Umtiti back. Our midfield did the work. Again, I love how De Jong was performing in that midfield. The midfield was decent and the defense was decent. So nothing good, nothing bad. It was just a very decent midfield and defense. But now this is what I really want to talk about, and that is Messi has no real partnership with anyone in the front three. And let me tell you why this could be a real problem. Every goal scored that was scored against Celta Vigo tonight was a set piece from Messi. One was a penalty, the second one was a free kick, and the third one was another free kick. Messi was the only goal scorer in that front three, and the only way he could even score was through a set piece. And keep in mind, we have Messi, Dembele, Suarez, Ansu Fati, Griezmann, all of those attacking players, and the only way Barca can manage to get this 4-1 win was through Messi, and it was through set pieces. Messi couldn't make a goal by partnering with another player, and so again, that could be a huge problem going forward into this season as we keep facing teams that are getting harder and harder. And look, we finally got Griezmann to play in his preferred position, but he was not able to do a single thing. Griezmann was never open to partner up with Messi, but when he did, when Griezmann was finally open for Messi, there was a point in the match where Messi did give Griezmann a chance, but when Griezmann did get that chance, he shot it straight to the goalkeeper. I know a lot of you saw that game. There was a point where Griezmann did get the ball and he shot it straight to his chest and he missed a chance. And so trust me, those chances will count once we do face against a team like Juve or Man City or Bayern Munich. So we're spending 110 million on Dembele, 110 million on Griezmann, but for what? They need to get on the score sheet because Messi won't always be able to be there and deliver these type of performances for Barcelona. And we saw that happen all last season, and we still got knocked out from the UCL and the Copa del Rey. And one thing to note is that Messi did put on this type of performance not too long ago. Messi got 2 goals and 2 assists against Real Valladolid. So what? That game was like 2 weeks back, a week back, and then look what happened after that. We got a 3-1 loss to Levante and a 0-0 tie to Slavia Prague because Barcelona, the front three, our strikers, the ones that are supposed to put in goals, weren't there when Messi couldn't be there. And yes, I know Messi did put on a good performance, but Barcelona didn't win. Messi won. So I would have Valverde to really start thinking, how can we improve and what will be his other option if Messi doesn't show up? Individually, can we put on performances? Yes, but we need to be more of a collective, and that's what's going to give us that extra inch against these other teams. Other players have to get on that score sheet. We have the attackers. We have the firepower. We just gotta learn how to use it, and it's up to Valverde to be able to find that out. Otherwise, Barcelona is gonna get exposed for who they really are, because those last 5 weeks of 2019 is gonna be one huge test for Valverde and Barcelona. It's going to define where we're going to stand in the Champions League, and it's going to define where we're going to be at in La Liga. And most importantly, it's going to potentially tell us where is Valverde going to be at by next year. Is he going to leave, or is he going to stay for the rest of the season? And so I'm sorry I have to be so negative, but I have to continue poking the holes Barcelona has, because this scoreline isn't telling us who Barca really is. This is just an illusion. This is just Messi's performance. This isn't Barca performance. So now I just want to end it. Where do we sit on the table currently? We are still first place, beating Real Madrid on goal difference thanks to Messi's hat-trick. And going into the game against Leganes, we will not have Semedo due to a calf injury because he had to be subbed off early on the 23rd minute. And we're also not going to have Sergio Roberto due to suspension, which leaves us to one right back left, who is named Mauza Weg. And so Ansu Fati did start also. He played a very decent game. I was very happy about that. And so overall, the team performance was very decent, aside from Messi's and De Jong's spectacular performance. But again, we need to be more of a collective. I don't know what to think about this game, because the thing is, yes, we did win in a stylish way, but it doesn't tell us how good can we be once we do face against those top level teams. And so to me, by the time this game ended, there was more questions than answers. So Valverde has a lot of work to do if he wants to be able to achieve that high status that Barcelona is supposed to be at. And right now it's looking very hard. So again, I'm glad that we won, but it wasn't Barcelona that won. It was Messi that won, and we need to be able to focus more on our attack, our options. It can't just be only Messi. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be covering more topics about Barcelona, rumors, transfers, anything. I'm going to be covering it here on this channel. So please subscribe, like, comment. And again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the game, and I'll see you guys next time.